Utilize this time to prepare your body and your mind for the practice. Exhaling, join your palms together. We'll do 3 rounds of Om. Breathe in. Listen to the prayer. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Asato ma Sadgamaya Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. welcome you all for today's practice. I'll give you a brief introduction of what we are going to practice in our session today. The first part is in the asana. We are going to learn the Hatha traditional sun salutation or Surya Namaskara. And after completing the Hatha traditional Surya Namaskara, the second part we will continue with the Pranayama, which is called Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. In our previous sessions, we went on exploring the Pavana Muktasana series. Those practices are a preparation for the practice of asana. And in today's session, we'll begin our journey with the asana practice. The first and foremost practice that we need to learn is Surya Namaskara, sun salutation. So there are numerous reasons why a Hatha yogi chooses to convey his gratitude to the sun. The first reason is it is a deep gratitude towards the nature a yogi conveys his feeling. Secondly, the Surya Namaskara allows us to develop devotion in our heart for the gift that we have received. And when we do the Surya Namaskara in the beginning of our asana sequence, it reminds us that we are doing asanas as prayer. So, Hatha Yogi is not reciting a mantra, but he is praying through his breath and through the movement of his body. And thirdly, Surya Namaskara, it initiates the sun energy in us or Pingala energy, which we call Ha in the Hatha Yoga. So it initiates the Ha energy, the sun energy. That is why after the practice of Surya Namaskara, we feel the warmthness in the body. So this warmthness is essential in order to practice a series of asanas in our sequence. So Hatha Surya Namaskara in general in itself is a complete practice because this includes all the possible movements that we need to give for the body, and also it allows us to explore the range of motion of the body. And there are numerous benefits of practicing Surya Namaskara. So, as in the Hatha tradition, basically it is to ignite the feeling of devotion, gratitude, and prayerfulness. You practice Surya Namaskara. And secondly, as a preparation for the asanas that we are going to practice later on, we practice Surya Namaskara. And the second part of the practice, we are going to learn Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. So among the pranayamas in the Hatha Yoga Pratipika, it is mentioned Nadi Shodhana Pranayama is important. And if we are doing our practice every day of it is important to include Nadi Shodhana as one of the pranayama. So, Nadi Shodhana, as the name refers, it helps to cleanse the subtle channels or the nadis. So, these nadis are responsible of carrying the life energy, which we call it the prana in the Hatha tradition. And practicing the Nadi Shodhana helps us to cleanse these nadis and channelize the energy into the higher dimension. So Nadi Shodhana is a beautiful purificatory technique to purify our energy body or the pranic body. And other benefit of practicing Nadi Shodhana is that it balances two important nadis, Ha and the Ta, or in other words, Ida and Pingala. So it's a beautiful practice, firstly because it purifies, and secondly, it prepares us for meditation. So Nadi Shodhana can be practiced as a preparation for meditation. So let us begin our practice with the Surya Namaskara today. Please stand up, come into mountain pose or Tadasana. Stand in your top of the mat. Hip distance between your feet. We'll try to build the awareness in the Tadasana. Become aware of your feet. Lift all your toes and try to feel the activation of the arch of your feet. You're pressing your heels and the balls of your feet. When you feel all corners of your feet, then slowly, gently relax the toes on the mat. Continue to feel that activation of the arch of your feet. Bring your awareness to your knees. Micro bend your knees so that you feel the activation of your thigh muscles, your glutes. Feel your tailbone and extend your tailbone. Tailbone moving towards the mat. Feel your navel moving towards your spine. Feel the opening of your chest. Shoulders moving away from the neck. Shoulder blades moving in and down. Spread your fingers apart. Feel the activation of your palm, forearm, and your upper arm. Gently tuck your chin towards the neck. Feel the lengthening of the back of your neck. Observe your crown of the head and just feel that the top of the head is gently moving towards the sky, lengthening the spine. Bring the stillness into your posture. And feel that connectedness with your body from the tips of your toes towards the top of your head. Mentally repeat yourself. I'll be totally present in my practice. Observing my body and my breath. And through this asana or Surya Namaskara, I will learn to be graceful with my body. Exhaling, join your palms to your heart center. The first step in Surya Namaskara, Pranama Asana. Pranama means salutation, Namaskara. Awaken the feeling of gratitude in your heart and we'll practice Surya Namaskara with our complete devotion. Inhale, rise your arms above your head. The second step of Surya Namaskara, Hasta Uttanasana. Feel the tips of your fingers moving towards the ceiling, lengthening your spine. And exhaling, gently start bending forward from your hips. You can bend your knees, be graceful with your body. Rest your abdomen onto your thighs. Place your hands next to your feet and drop your head down. Third step, Padahastasana. Inhale, take your right leg backwards and rest your right knee on the mat, the right toes pointing out. Inhale, lift your torso, bring your hands to your waist. This is the fourth step, Ashwasanchalana Asana. Here, the left heel and the knee are in line. Pelvic facing the front, hips are square. Once we are here, rise our arms above the head, open our chest. It's the complete expression of Ashwasanchalana Asana. Exhaling, bend forward from your hips. Rest your palms on the mat. Take your right toes. Extend your right leg. Take your left leg backwards to plank. Your shoulders and wrists are in line. Distance between the feet. Head, shoulders, hips, and heels are in line. The next exhalation, rest your knees on the mat, toes pointing out. And from here, we'll be lowering our chest and chin on the mat. Ashtanga Namaskara. 8 points of the body are meeting: chin, the palms, the chest, knees, and the back of our toes. Inhale, gently slide forward. Lift your head and your chest, pressing the back of your toes and the pelvic on the mat to Bhujanga Asana, Cobra Posture. Exhale. Bring your head down. Tuck your toes. Inhaling. Take your hips backward. Pressing the palms. Slowly start lifting your hips towards the sky. We'll be moving into downward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Tailbone towards the ceiling. Hands are active. Legs are active. Gently push your hips backward. Lengthen your spine. Inhaling. Bring your right leg between your palms. Rest your left knee on the mat. Ashwasanchalanasana. Lift your torso here. Adjust your front leg. If your body allows, lower your hips a little bit. And rise your arms above your head. Ashwasanchalanasana. Exhale. And forward. Rest your palms on the mat. Tuck your left toes. Inhaling. Bring the left leg forward and fold forward. Padahastasana. As your arms above your head, slowly start coming up. Hastavuttanasana. Exhale. Join your palms to your heart center. Pranama Asana. We'll follow the same sequence of asana. We'll practice on the left side. Raise your arms above your head. Hastavuttanasana. Exhale, start bending forward from your hips. Then micro bend your knees. Rest your abdomen onto your thighs. Palms next to your feet. Padahastasana. Inhaling, taking the left leg backwards. Resting the left knee on the mat. Lifting the torso. And rising the arms above the head. Ashwasanchalanasana. Exhale. Placing the palms back on the mat, tucking the left toes, taking the right leg backward to plank, and exhaling, simultaneously resting the knees, chest and chin on the mat. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, sliding forward, placing the pelvic on the mat, toes pointing out, lifting the head and the chest. Bhujanga Asana. Elbows closer to the body. Exhale, lower your head. Tuck your toes. Inhale. Gently push your hips backward. Press your palms and lift your hips. Coming to Adho Mukha Swanasana. Inhale. Bring your left leg between your palms. The right knee on the mat. Rise your arms above your head and you lift your torso. Ashvasanchalanasana. Exhale. Placing the hands on the mat. Straightening the front leg and joining the right leg forward. Folding forward. Asana. Inhale. Rise your arms above your head. Exhaling. Bring your palms to your heart center. We'll continue with the second round. Rise your arms above your head. Hasta Uttanasana. Bending forward from the hips. Padahastasana. Taking the right leg backwards to Ashvasanchalanasana. Exhale. Bringing the hands on the mat. Going into plank. Kumbhakasana. Placing the knees, chest, chin on the ground. Ashtanga Namaskara. Inhale, sliding in front, lifting the head and the chest. Bhujangasana. Exhale. Lifting the head down, moving the hips backward, pressing the palms, lifting the hips to the sky. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Bring your right leg between your palms. Lift your torso. Ashvasanchalanasana. Exhaling. Bringing the palms on the mat. Straightening right leg. Joining the left leg forward. Folding forward. Padahastasana. Inhale, slowly start coming up. Hasta Uttanasana. Bring the palms to the heart center. Pranama Asana. Doing the same sequence on the left side. I will only be singing the asana name. Follow along. Hasta Uttanasana. Left leg backwards. Ashvasanchalanasana. Kumbhakasana. Ashtanga Namaskara. Bhujangasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg forward. Ashvasanchalanasana. Padahastasana. Hastavuttanasana. Pranama Asana. Continue with the next round. Hastavuttanasana. Padahastasana. Right leg backwards. Ashvasanchalanasana. Santulanasana. Ashtanga Namaskara. Bhujangasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg forward. Ashvasanchalanasana. Padahastasana. Hastavuttanasana. Pranama Asana. Continuing on the left side. Hastavuttanasana. Padahastasana. Left leg backwards. Ashvasanchalanasana. Kumbhakasana. Ashtanga Namaskara. Bhujangasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg forward. Ashwasanchalanasana. Padahastasana. Hasta Uttanasana. Pranama Asana. We're continuing with the last round. I'll be reciting the poses to follow along. Hasta Uttanasana. Padahastasana. Right leg backwards. Ashwasanchalanasana. Kumbhakasana. Ashtanga Namaskara. Bhujangasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg forward. Ashwasanchalanasana. Padahastasana. Hasta Uttanasana. Pranama Asana. Continuing on the left side. Hasta Uttanasana. Padahastasana. Left leg backwards. Ashwasanchalanasana. Kumbhakasana. Ashtanga Namaskara. Bhujangasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg forward. Ashvasanchalanasana. Padahastasana. Hasta Uttanasana. Pranama Asana. Tadasana. Continue to observe your breath and your body as we have moved into all the postures of Surya Namaskara. We'll continue with the Dirgha Surya Namaskara, in which we'll hold each posture for 5 breaths and we'll practice for 1 round. Bring your palms to your heart center. Pranama Asana. As we are in the pose, consciously move your awareness from the tips of your toes towards the top of your head. Allow your body to find that stillness and comfort in the posture. Hastavuttanasana. Feel the lengthening of the spine. Allow your breath to move in 1:1 ratio. Padahastasana. Keep your neck relaxed. Allow your shoulders to move away from the neck. Right leg backwards. Ashvasanchalanasana. Every exhalation, lower your hips. With your inhalation, lengthen your spine. Kumbhakasana. Keep your whole back flat. Your palms push the floor away. Shoulders blade moving away from one another. Core is engaged. Glutes are engaged. Heels moving a little bit backward. Ashtanga Namaskara. Bhujangasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Keep your shoulders rotated externally. Press your heels. Allow your hips to move backward. Feel the activation even in the sides of your body. Right leg forward. Ashwasanchalana Asana. Padahastasana. Bending forward. Hastavuttanasana. Pranama Asana. Continuing on the left side. Hasta Uttanasana. Allow this time to move deeper into your posture. Equal amount of inhalation, equal amount of exhalation. Padahastasana. Left leg backwards. Ashwasanchalanasana. Santulanasana. Ashtanga Namaskara. Bhujangasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bringing the left leg between the palms. Ashwasanchalanasana. Padahastasana. Hastavuttanasana. Pranama Asana. Tadasana. Slowly coming to the seated posture. And I'll recommend you to have a block next to you. I'll be continuing your practice. The cooling down postures. First, we'll be doing the supported bridge posture. Lie down on your back. Resting your back on the mat. Holding both the legs. Heels closer to the buttocks. And grip the block in one of your hands. Pressing the feet. Slowly start lifting the heels. Lifting the hips towards the sky. And placing the block to our sacrum or the root of our spine. Towards the root of our spine. Resting the hands on the mat. Holding the edges of the mat with the hands, bringing the shoulder blade in and down and opening the chest. Allow the chest to gracefully move towards your chin. And we'll hold this pose for 10 breaths. Grip your block with your hands. Begin pressing the heels, lifting the hips, and removing the block. And resting the back on the mat. Bringing the knees towards the chest and hugging the knees. Whole of the back pressing against the mat. And with our inhalation, we lift our head, bring it closer towards our knee. We'll hold it for 5 breaths. Exhaling, rest your head. Inhale, stretch your arms to the side. Continue to keep your legs folded. We'll do the spinal twist. Exhaling, bring both the knees closer towards your right armpit. And turn your head towards your left palm. you're lifting up your left shoulder blade, try to lower your legs and allow the shoulder blades to rest on the mat. Once you feel comfortable, feel that your shoulder blades are in contact, and then you can gradually start bringing your knees towards your armpit. Inhale, bring both knees back to center, turn your head to center. Exhaling, switch. Turning the head towards the right palm. Pressing the palms, inhale. Turn your head to center and bring both the knees back to center. Exhaling, hands closer to the hips, palm facing downward. Inhale, straighten both legs. Keep both the feet flexed. Engaging your core. On your own time, slowly start lowering both the legs. Bring your heels back on the mat. Take your own time. And once the heels reaches the ground, open your palms to the sky. Keep your legs apart. Close your eyes and rest your whole body weight on the floor. We'll relax and prepare for the practice of pranayama. Keep some deep breaths here. Feel the total expansion of your abdomen and chest while you're breathing in. As you're breathing out, feel the contraction. Inhaling fully and exhaling completely. for 3 rounds of breath. Continue practice with pranayama. Exhaling, slowly bring your legs together. Inhaling, rise both the arms above your head. Stretch your whole body. Roll over to right side while exhaling. With the support of your left hand, slowly come up into a comfortable seated posture. Feel free to use the props if you feel comfortable sitting on a block or a bolster, or if you find that your hips or your thighs are lifting high, you can place the block again to the sides of your thigh. If you find it difficult to keep your spine erect during the pranayama, you can also sit against the wall. So feel the comfort in your posture, then we can actually meditate on our breath during pranayama. So we'll be learning the practice of Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. So Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, we tend to breathe alternatively through left and right nostril. The practice begins with the left nostril. We'll inhale through left, and the exhalation happens through the right nostril. And then we inhale through the right nostril, and then we exhale through the left nostril. This completes one round of Nadi Shodhana. And to practice Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, we'll be using 2 hand gesture. We call it mudra in yoga. The left palm, where we will be bringing our thumb and forefinger together, tip of the thumb and forefinger touching each other, and placing the palm facing towards the sky. And in our right palm, we'll be folding the forefinger and the middle finger. So then we'll see the thumb, ring finger, and little finger are separated. And we'll use the thumb to block the right nostril. And when we are breathing in through the left, and when we are trying to block the left nostril, we use the ring finger and the little finger, and we'll open up the thumb and we'll breathe through the right. Since we are doing Nadi Shodhana today as our first practice, we'll be following 1:1 ratio of breathing. So we'll be inhaling for 5 counts, and then we'll be exhaling for 5 counts. And we'll be doing this practice for 11 rounds. So let us begin our practice of Nadi Shodhana. Left palm in Chin Mudra, right palm in the Nasikagra or Vishnu Mudra. So bring your right thumb, block the right nostril, start inhaling through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Block the left nostril, exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale through the same nostril. 2, 3, 4, 5. Block the right nostril, exhale through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale through the same nostril for the second round. 2, 3, 4, 5. Block the left nostril, exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale through the same. 3, 4, 5. Block the right, exhale to the left. 3, 4, 5. Inhale to the same for the third round. Follow the same ratio of breathing. We'll start counting from this round. Consciously count 11 rounds. Continue to keep your eyes closed. And feel the movement of the breath is slow and continuous. The whole awareness is towards your breath. To meditate on your breath. After completing 11 rounds, relax your hands. Continue to observe the natural movement of the breath. Feel the openness and stillness in the body. Feel the calmness of the mind. Allow yourself to appreciate the stillness of your being. The next exhalation, bring your palms to your heart center. Conclude our practice today with 3 ohms. Breathe in. Namaste.